What's up, my dudes? It's your boy Smurf here to drop a video on how to make the Corrupt Nation emblem. Make sure to drop a like, hit up my Twitter and the Corrupt Nation Twitter. All will be down in the description below. So the basic Corrupt Nation emblem, just a CN. I put the gamer tag and the name. You can do whatever you want, but here's the basics. It's gonna look something like this. So let's go over to Create New. You're gonna go to Tools, come to the square. You're gonna expand it off the edges. Go over, get to the black. The black. And then you're gonna kind of have like some like clean slate to work off of, and then you're just gonna exit out of that, come over to type, get the eye going. You're gonna rotate it to something like a 45-degree angle. You're gonna shrink it. You're gonna go to free scale, start going to the right, get it to decent size, copy paste it, and then you're gonna put the other end to the bottom. Don't put it anywhere else, just the bottom. So the next step, you're gonna want to change the color, because I'll show you here in a little bit. You can't really tell the difference when you start making the end, so you're gonna have to have something to get the contrast between them, so you don't like think you place it somewhere else and it actually turns out to be really bad. So you're gonna grab another eye, and you're gonna line it up to where it like hits this top corner right here, and you want to make it as flush as possible, so it kind of like makes a cut into it. You're gonna copy and paste, get another one going up here. You're gonna want it kind of bigger, so when you go to make the end and it looks better, it'll be all the same. And so you get this. So make that actually a little bit bigger. Come over, grab another eye. You'll basically be using the eye the entire time. So what you're going to do is change this to like, let's get like a blue. Yes, we're going to do blue. You're going to put it to the layer 2. If you don't know how to do that, you just click on it and you start using the D-pad. So if you look really closely, it's like the top isn't lined up with the bottom. So what you'll do is you'll come over, grab the top, you'll rotate it more, and there you go. So it's just gonna line up a little bit better. I'm gonna move this one too. Alright, so there we go. So you get these, you're gonna change these to black actually. Let's change it from white. You'll see that like why you want a black background, or whatever you do. Like if you want like a white background, you're gonna have to make everything white to like cut it off. So like if you change it to black, you can see like the top's longer than the bottom. So if I rotate the bottom a little bit more and then rotate the top more, it's just going back and forth. You'll see prototypes. You're just going to want to change it every so often. So you just want to move this end piece backwards just a bit, copy and paste another one, and then this the diagonal going through it will kind of be like more straight down, but it'll also be thicker. You want to have it a little bit thicker because like how it's supposed to be lined up is like there's a line that goes through it, and if it's not thick enough, that line just basically makes it look like really small lines. So I'll show you here right now why you want to make it the way I just said. So you come over and get the eye once again, and then you're going to make it skinny by going to free scale and going to the left this time. So you're just going to keep going. It's going to take a little bit, and then you're going to get a line going. Pretty decent line. So what I like to do is you put it right there, and then you move it before the blue. Just kidding. Move it after the blue. And then, so you get the line going across. But we want that line to be black, match the background. So the blue kind of makes the black look a little wonky. So just hold on just a little bit longer. So what we're going to do is take another one of these black eyes, copy and paste, and you're going to make this line that like cuts it off up at the top. You want it a little bit more like parallel with the middle of the end. So I think that's good for right now. So we got that. Next step is you're going to go grab another eye. You're going to free scale and slim it down. and you're going to need 4 of these. So don't waste your time making multiple of these by hand. So you're going to copy and paste them, basically. Just copy, paste, paste, paste. So you got 4 of them now. You want to move it to where it's like right next to the blue. And then, so it looks like it's still there, but it's just the copied ones. Don't worry about that. So you're going to rotate, and you're going to actually put one on the top of the middle of the end. And you're going to move this one over to the other one. Actually, you're going to move it just a little bit farther so it goes behind the end. But see how it hangs off? You're going to shrink it just a little bit. So let's shrink it. And there you go. Come over and grab another one of these copies. And you're going to put one on the bottom inside of the C. So let's just put it right there. And you're going to want to move it in front of these little black pieces. So let's just move it where it's next to the C. It hangs off just a little bit more, so let's shrink it just like we did to the middle of the end. And put it there. And if you want, just copy and paste it. It's a little bit easier, just be able to move it over there. So we didn't need this one. Delete it. So right there you see it hangs off a little bit more underneath the black. So let's shrink it a little bit more. So these you can either have white. I prefer like this lighter gray color because it accents the like red really, really well. So just come over and keep doing the same gray over and over again. You get that gray done. So at this point, then you can like change it in to like the red, which is the second from the top, and you'll start seeing it come together. But we're not done. I'm gonna show you the piece that goes to like separates the C and the N at the top, which is gonna make it look a little bit better. So if you want, you can just come and copy and paste this black line, and you rotate it. You don't want to cover the white, so the only white you want to cover is the top of the middle of the end. So there you go. Alright, so you're going to come over and grab another eye. You're going to have a couple of these copies right after you make them. So you're going to kind of shrink this down and put it to the side of the C. Kind of make it look 3D-ish, but you're going to want to make sure you get it not on the C. So if you don't want it like have it overlapping, basically, you're going to move it over to where it goes behind the black, and then just change it to a gray, not a J, a gray color. Kind of like a darker gray than the original like little lines that you put accents on. You're going to want to make four of these. Just copy and paste 3 more of them, and then you're going to rotate it over here. See how it doesn't go behind everything? So you're just going to keep moving it over until it goes behind everything that you want. Put it next to the end. Come over and grab another one of these and put it on the inside of the end. You're going to move it over again. Make sure it's underneath it so it doesn't overlap, just like that. And then just copy and paste one from here and move it up. Put on the other inside of the end. So at this point you kind of go through and make sure you have everything that looks good. Honestly, I could make this C look a little bit better. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Just like move it out more, make it thicker, something along those lines. But if you everything that you change, you kind of have to change a proportion of anything else. So I'll have to come over here and move this gray piece out a little bit more, and then right there you got the basic CN. Like you can keep changing it. You could honestly, if you don't like the red, which I don't know why you wouldn't like the red looks clean, you can go with like a lime green. Don't do lime green, it's too bright. You will not have the accents anymore. So honestly, I don't know what I'm doing now. You could do anything. Do dark colors. The accents make them look better. Don't do yellow, dark yellow, bad color. don't do it. If you want like more of a pink color, do a pink color. It's all up to you guys. Just the basic CN, red and black. Just remember, drop a like, comment, do whatever you need to do. Hit up the Twitters, all in the description below. Thank you. Have a nice day.